The Ranger's over here, and he's super nice. He's just being firm. We have to leave today. Good morning from Lake Havasu. I'm in the back of my step van, and this is the first morning that I've had my kitchen sort of set up. I'm still getting in the groove, figuring out how things work, but propane stove is working. Going to do a little bit of work on the step van today, and I'm also going to take on a project and edit a video for Jamie. I'm at his van build party here just outside of Lake Havasu, and my contribution to the party is helping to edit a video. One of the complications of the construction the other day in the step van is that the access door to the garage from inside of the step van is not closing, and I think I know why. So here's the door, and here's how far it closes. It doesn't close all the way, and when you open it up, the bicycle wheel is sticking too far back. It is pretty bright out here. I'm looking almost directly in the sun to try to get good lighting on the camera so you can see what I'm working on here. I decided to switch the sides for the bike from this side over here to the side where you see it now, and then I did a flip-flop on this bike mount here, but apparently I moved it somehow a little bit further back so the bike wheel's going back into the door. So I think the solution is to move this further this direction, maybe up by a couple of inches. I'll have to measure it and figure it out. I think I have bicycle situation solved. The garage door is shutting. I pulled this board out, re-drilled some holes, had some help from Dan on that, by the way, and then remounted the bike so it's about 2 or 3 inches further forward towards the rear doors, which should make all the difference. Here's the original holes, and here's the new mount. I also flipped this around the opposite direction. Project's done. Gonna head into the city. It's about 11 o'clock right now. Get some video editing done for my own video, and I'm gonna help out Jamie and edit one of his videos. I'm at Starbucks. Time to go inside and get some video edited. Wow, that was quite the experience here. It is really a challenge to edit someone else's videos. He had an hour and 10 minutes of worth of video captured yesterday, and it is 10 minutes till 5, so that's like 4 hours of editing there, and I managed to pare it down to 20 minutes, just slightly under 20 minutes, and there's just so much content there and good stuff in Jamie's video. But it took forever. I was actually hoping to get one of my videos edited today, but I'm just wiped. My mental brain is just mush right now. I'm gonna head over to the grocery store, grab some groceries, and then head back out to the build site. Need to talk to Jamie because there's no real conclusion on his video, see if he wants to do some sort of wrap up, and then I'll create a file that he can upload tomorrow on his own. I guess he already uploaded video today, so this one will appear tomorrow real time, and my videos are delayed about 4 days, so you'll be seeing this video about 4 days after the video appears on his channel. I know it gets really confusing in YouTube world and timelines and stuff. Anyway, I'm gonna head to the grocery store and then back to the build site. I decided to relocate my camp a little bit further away from the road, just, I don't know, 20 yards, something like that, just to give myself a little space, a little less dust. Parking over here, and I guess the inevitable was bound to happen. I got stuck in the soft sand here, like so many others. I think there's probably 5 or 6 people getting stuck every day out here, so it was just my turn. Let me show you the situation. Cavalry has arrived. They're trying to figure out where to hook up the tow strap underneath because the frame is a little bit different on this than standard vehicle apparently. I'm trusting their expertise and that they know what they're doing, so we'll see how it goes. We're gonna go forward and go down the pathway here right behind the vehicle, get me back on packed ground, and then I'm going to creep backwards this way to get back out to the main road, and I think I'll just go back where I was. It's just not worth getting stuck to get away from the dust and get a little further off the road. I'll just have to stay on the road. Okay, they got me out. I just have to back up to the road here. People are getting stuck again. Here's another one stuck right in front of my rig. I'm parked right here. Somebody tried to turn around in the road, and this is what happens up to the hub, and it's really easy. Just takes tire spinning 2 or 3 times. And so we've got the same guy that pulled me out. It's just wonderful. He's been pulling out people almost every day, and so it's almost like his full-time job, but he's equipped to do that. Here in just a few minutes, I'm headed up to a solar orientation, introduction kind of thing. I think it's like a workshop. I'm not sure exactly what's going on, but it's happening at 11 in about 5 minutes. So I'm going to lock up here and head over to the group thing. I think there will probably also be an announcement today because we've had some visits from the BLM ranger. The local ranger here who's in charge is totally cool with the event, but apparently he called in to his boss to report on it and say everything looks good, and the boss wasn't so keen on us being out here. I guess there's some sort of group permit or something like that that's required. I don't know all the details. Hopefully I'll hear more about that from Jamie today and what's going on. Anyway, gotta lock up, head up the hill. I'm particularly interested in the solar information because I'm in the process of acquiring all the pieces and parts for my solar setup. I have everything except for the solar panels, the thick battery cables, and my batteries. So hopefully I can learn a little bit more about that, and still a little torn on what kind of batteries to get, so I'm working on that. If you have any thoughts, write a comment. That's pretty cool. Somebody has a Segway up here riding around. I don't know how much difficulty they have on this kind of terrain, but they seem like they're doing okay. I also saw an electric bicycle with fat balloon type tires whipping around. That looks pretty awesome. Haven't tried my bike yet out here. Maybe here in the next day or two, assuming we stay for the duration through Thanksgiving. A little out of breath because I'm trying to walk quickly to get up to this meeting. Looks like it's starting over here.
So I really appreciate that he made time to be here and give us a presentation. With that, let's make him feel real welcome and hear what he has to say.
I'm Brian with Blue Sky Energy. Other than just talking about the products, I wanted to say a little bit about solar basics in general. You can increase the lifespan on your batteries dramatically for 30 bucks. Plug and play. Worth it. Half an amp, it's like boom, straight to flow immediately.
I have an announcement. Everybody stick around, stick around, stick around. When we moved from State Trust land over here, I thought we were okay, but it turns out that they want us to get another permit because of our size. Some of you may have seen a video that I did about that. The ranger was nice enough to give us the weekend to stay and let us come up with a plan on Monday, which we're in talks with the city. The city wants us here to come out with even maybe a much better place. I don't want to say yet, but we've got a few things in the works. I was going to make an announcement about that, but now I have a different announcement. Officer Sullins was being cool about it. You want to come over? Get the cameras off.
The solar meeting has wrapped up with a bang and a little bit of drama. The BLM Rangers showed up and indicated that the ATVs have been passing through here all morning. They have a permit to be here. They have the right to use this space, and apparently someone here in our group called 911 on them. They have the right to be here. We don't have the proper permits, so they're asking us to leave. The ranger's over here, and he's super nice. He's just being firm. We have to leave today. We're going to disperse for 24 hours or something like that, and Jamie's going to announce where the next location will be with the proper permitting, again trying to go through proper channels. So anyway, that's the update. I've got to go pack up my camp. They say we have to be out today, so everyone is going to break camp today and head off to other locations. I'm not sure where I'm going to go. I'll probably go into town and do a little bit of research and then figure out what to do. Editing this video a couple of days later, and I didn't really do a wrap-up conclusion. I left there, packed up at the second site. The Lowe's Home Improvement store was nice enough to let me park in their parking lot overnight. Apparently, normally they don't allow that to happen in Lake Havasu, so I wouldn't recommend going and trying to ask. I just happened to find the manager on a good day, and so they let me stay just for one night. So I spent the night there, and then just hung around Lake Havasu City for the next couple of days. Anyway, that's all I have for this episode. Thank you for watching. Savor the moment. See you next episode.